Good day, I am Lorraine Tanaliga.
And I am Janelle Lleva, and we are going to discuss about the corporate social responsibility
And ethical business practices.
In a world where businesses play a central role in shaping our society, it's not just about business profit. Corporate social responsibility, or CSR, reflects a company's commitment to positively impact society. And ethical business practices, why they matter, who's leading the charge, and how companies can do better. Can businesses truly be both ethical and profitable? Understanding about corporate social responsibility. First, environmental sustainability. Minimizing waste, conserving energy, and responsible utilization of resources and reducing environmental footprints. Second, social impact. Human rights, community, and diversity and inclusion. Third is ethical sourcing. Fair labor and ethical supply chain sourcing. Also, ethical business practices. First is transparency and accountability. Transparency, honesty, and accountability in action. Second, fairness and integrity. Acting with respect towards stakeholders and high moral standards. Third, legal compliance. Compliance with all laws and regulation. And lastly, stakeholder engagement. Active listening to and responding to stakeholders' concerns. Which of these CSR and ethical business practices do you think is most critical in today's world?
This is a local case study on the corporate social responsibility or CSR initiatives of Widus Foundation Incorporation or WFI. Widus Foundation Incorporation or WFI is the corporate social responsibility unit of the Widus Group of companies with a 5-star hotel, casino, and convention center in Clark Freeport Zone, Pampanga, Philippines. WFI moved from one-time donations to long-term community programs using a social work approach to create inclusive, impactful, and sustainable model. Why WFI stands out? It is overseen by a certified social worker to ensure CSR projects are properly designed and actually effective. The organization has a defined CSR framework to ensure its initiatives are need-based, sustainable, and impactful. It works together with local authorities, enterprises, and NGOs to widen its influence and reach. WFI is registered and accredited by government institutions such as Securities and Exchange Commission, Department of Social Welfare and Development, Department of Education, and Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation.
Our example for international case study is all about Stakeholder Approach in South Africa. A business can undoubtedly enhance its reputation and gain a competitive edge in a market as its strong win-win relationships with all stakeholders including its employees, customers, communities, and the environment. This short literature study hopefully adds some value to the debates on CSR, sustainability, and also ethics. Some direction is offered to managers and CEOs of business towards CSR and sustainability implications and the need to ethically integrate meaningful CSR into policies and strategic business decisions and operations. Would you be more loyal to a brand that fights for causes you believe in? Because when companies care, everybody benefits. Corporate social responsibility, it's not about business. It's about creating a difference.
I present to you the benefits of CSR for businesses and society. First, the triple bottom line holistic CSR. A CSR strategy that focuses on balancing profits, social impact, and environmental responsibility to benefit the company, society, and the world. An effective CSR strategy, encouraging ethical behavior and stakeholder involvement, significantly enhances returns to the world, its citizens, and company profits. Second, accountability and ethical foundation. Businesses should be accountable for their actions, guided by a strong ethical code developed with employee input, ensuring integrity in all operations. Ethical business values, where the company is accountable, are crucial. A solid employee code of ethics, developed through employee participation, provides ethical conduct throughout. Third, responsible governance and transparency. Business management must operate with integrity and transparency, providing honest financial reporting and making decisions that align with stakeholders' interests. Fourth, stakeholder satisfaction and brand affinity. Effective CSR creates positive relationships with stakeholders, leading to greater satisfaction and a stronger emotional connection to the brand. Fifth, surpassing compliance. Going beyond legal requirements, corporate social responsibility involves voluntarily adopting sustainable and ethical practices that contribute to the greater good.
However, CSR isn't without its challenges. Some companies face criticism for insincere or poorly executive CSR efforts. CSR is being tested by a lack of transparency and accountability. Companies must explain their social and environmental benefits and mitigate adverse effects. Failure to be transparent can result in distrust and skepticism. In meeting this challenge, companies must have robust CSR management systems in place and listen to stakeholders. The second challenge is balancing short-term profits with long-term CSR as companies prioritize earnings and hesitate to make CSR program invest in initiatives without immediate returns. First, strategies for implementing ethical business practices. First, use a CSR that is impact-driven and inclusive, involving stakeholders. CSR projects meet actual needs. Second, make sure CSR is sustainable. Instead of creating short-term fixes, create long-term projects influence. Third, include CSR in your main business to generate shared value, coordinate corporate social responsibility, company operations, and for example, ethical sourcing and green initiatives. Lastly, leadership and administration into practice. Encourage an environment where moral judgment is valued above all else when conducting business. Moral truths in business are shaped by relationships but lack a set purpose. Companies must uphold ethics to succeed and support society. While society defines concepts like utility and human rights, businesses and communities share an unspoken moral bond. The COVID-19 pandemic highlights the importance of employee well-being and CSR. Globalization challenges traditional views, urging companies to see communities as interconnected networks.
These are the moral truths in business operations. First, business moral truths are grounded in relations but lack a definite purpose. Second, ethical values are necessary for business to thrive and serve society. Third, the COVID-19 pandemic demonstrated that workers are the pillars of a business. Fourth, public health initiatives are currently an integral aspect of CSR. Fifth, ethical judgment assists companies in making ethical choices. Sixth, globalization has revolutionized business ethics to the extent that companies view society as a collective. Overall, companies should adopt ethical business practices by integrating sustainable, impact-driven CSR initiatives that address community needs, engage employees and stakeholders. This involves long-term partnerships, regular evaluations, transparency, accountability, and ethical leadership, fostering a responsible workplace culture.
To end this video, we will leave you this quote from Punit Ranjan. An organization's culture of purpose answers the critical questions of who it is and why it exists. They have a culture of purpose beyond making a profit.
In today's business world, corporate social responsibility or CSR and ethical business practices are more than just obligations. They are the foundations of trust and long-term success. Let's continue to support and build a future where integrity and responsibility can drive success. Thanks for watching.